Hey guys, that last range trip with the 270 Winchester just didn't sit well with me. Only shooting one shot of N550 and being way over pressure.
3184.
I was pretty disappointed by it, so I'm back at the range. I've definitely lowered the charges with N550. We're going to be shooting groups with N550 and H4831SC. However, I did switch the bullet. I had very, very little 130 grain SSTs left, and it's not really my favorite bullet. So we've switched to the 135 Sierra Match King X. If this gun can't shoot this bullet, I don't know what it'll shoot. So we're gonna see how it goes today. Here we go. N550 is going to be backed off quite a bit. It still should be going pretty fast. Let's see how it shoots. Hopefully no pressure today. Hey guys, you're going to see the chronograph. Sorry, there's a lot of people up here. It's loud. Okay, we're going for a top target, bottom right. Just so you guys know where to look. Okay, as you know, that went 3051, so we're safe on pressure. Hey, that's not terrible. That's like 3/4 inch apart, 3058. So far it's pretty consistent, but it's only 2 shots. I'm hoping you guys can see that. Well, that's not terrible. Average velocity 3051, SD is 7.0. All right guys, we're going the top charge I loaded today with N550. Might might get 3,100 feet per second. We are going to aim for top target, top right. Okay, it's 3081. 3065. Well, sadly, that might be the best group with N550. Not particularly good.
You might need to adjust that.
That was 3066. Well, yeah, that Savage Axis doesn't shoot great. Again, and look, guys, I'm never going to claim to be the best shooter in the world. I know I can improve on a lot of stuff, but I can get other guns to shoot. I'll show you here. I shot this 22 Creedmoor off camera with the 75 grain Swift Sirocco 2. Now I have a 26-inch barrel. It's going 3,500 feet per second. So, yeah, I am kind of blaming the gun. I am blaming the Savage Axis. So there's that first group. And then more of the same. They're all like the same size. All right, we're switching to H4831C. I am changing the powder charges. This is a heavier bullet. So if this is going slow, sorry. Okay, top target, dead middle. Again, I'm expecting this one to be kind of slow, so I apologize in advance. Oh, 2982. That is, it's actually kind of where I wanted it to be. Come on, gun, shoot well this time. Yep, I wanted it to be this slow to see if it could shoot. I've noticed a trend with 270s. They shoot 130 grain bullets at 2990 to 3000 really well. Okay, 2991. Okay, the first 2 shots are decent. Oh, 2976. This gun will not shoot. It's frustrating. All right, guys, shooting my last group with H4831SC. We are going to push the charge up a bit. See how it shoots well over 3,000? All right, I'm going for the bottom target, top left.
Not coming all the way. Try another tap through it. Okay. Or two, and then
Okay, that went 3,036. Not as fast as I was thinking it would be. Almost touching 3,008. Sure would be nice to get at least one decent grouped. Oh, hot dog. That's sub MOA. It's about as good as I can ask for. All right, average velocity of 3,018. Not the greatest SD of 15.4. But we're looking right at 1 inch. Oh, man, I hope so. I don't know. That might be a little over. All right, let me just show you what these measured at. I just measured this. This is basically a 1 inch group, right out 1 inch. And our velocity was almost 3,020 feet per second with H4831SC. So all things considered with this Savage Axis, that's not bad. Look, with much better guns, I would have a lot higher expectations, but just with this gun that I have, it is just shown to shoot 1 MOA to 2 MOA. Other news, I shot a 22 Creedmoor with the 75 grain Swift Sirocco 2 with N160. Was getting 3,500 feet per second. The reason I'm doing that is because I got a 26-inch barrel, as I said previously. That is right at a 0.5, I think 75-inch group. So just about half MOA, which is pretty sweet. Now, here's the thing with me and the 22 Creed, and especially with like hunting bullets, like the Swift Sirocco, I'm kind of scratching my head like I did with the Barnes, the cool Barnes bullets. Like, what would I use this for? You know, you use a bonded bullet, and you especially use a mono bullet like the Barnes for superior penetration and killing. And I don't know. To me, I'm not going to hunt anything with the 22 Creedmoor, especially where I'm at. I don't really have feral pigs to hunt, so it's fun to shoot, but I don't see a good application for me. All right, the first group with H4831SC, that was, you know, going high 2,900 feet per second. Yeah, not good. It was a 1.6 inch group. Then the two groups with N550, you know, they're not as bad as I thought. This one measures out at like a 1.1 inch group, so almost as good as the H4831SC. That one was going 3,051 feet per second average. And then the last group, this one's just a tad bit bigger. Still a 1.1 inch group, but just a little bit bigger. The velocities for this, I'm trying to remember, I think 3,075-ish feet per second average. N550 and H4831SC both showed about the same accuracy. N550, I can get a little bit more velocity out of it without being extremely compressed like H4831SC. But I'm leaning towards N550. You know, I'm leaning towards saying probably use it on a lighter bullet than a 130 grain. You know, the case fill is just not very good. I know case fill is not everything, but and I think we're down below 90% with what I was using today. So with like a 110 grain or even lighter, yeah, go to town with N550. But I don't know. Everything did fine, not great. That's just kind of the Savage Axis, at least mine.